enjoying myself.
How's it going, people? And welcome back to the GalacticOz Podcast. We thought it's only appropriate that an Arsenal fan does the intro today.
Yeah,
what do you
your
think?
host is not ready to be told what to do. So we are running the show today. Over to you, Ravo.
Welcome to the GalacticOz Podcast. The irony of me hosting today, Azam asked me to host 2 weeks ago, but it's Arsenal's day. But you know what? We're here to face the music. We got two Tottenham fans on the other side. Big day, boys. Did you guys watch the game?
Of course.
What was your thoughts? What was your thoughts when the game started?
I watched it from halftime.
Yep.
I knew they were going to drop points. I knew it last night. I woke up at 5 and I saw it's 1-0 already. Happy days.
What's the feeling? You guys, we had the Europa League last year. That feeling of joy. What's this feeling like? 22 years, you haven't won a Premier League title. How do you feel?
I'll let you start, bro.
Huh?
You start.
Let's go with Abdullah, because you were Arteta out until this morning.
I wasn't Arteta out. I was not Arteta out.
But you were frustrated with the team.
I will not believe until I see it.
Yep.
And now I've seen it. And now I fully believe. Now I believe to the extent that I believe we're going to win the Champions League. That's how much I believe. Huh? That's now I've gone from this side of the spectrum to the delusional side.
Some delusional side. Some
Huh?
delusional.
No, I fully believe.
Some delusional, actually.
No, but seriously, that feeling at the 85th minute when it was still 1-0, and then I was sure it's done and it's going to happen. Bro, well, it just felt like it didn't feel real. It felt like it's yeah.
I got a message in the group chat. I woke up Fajr. I was like, bro, should I watch this? I saw the 1-0. So what's going on here, wallah? 80th minute. And one of the boys said, actually 15 minutes away from the Premier League. Arsenal hated. And I said, shh. I don't want to hear it. Even then, Abdullah's in my mind. Abdullah's going, up shit until they do it, don't believe.
That's the way.
So I stayed quiet. We won. Honestly, I don't know about you. It was a bit of an anticlimax for me. You know why? I realized something. I wasn't even happy that Arsenal in the league. Honestly, yes, we've been chasing it. We did it finally. But wallahi, the one thing that made me happy wasn't seeing these guys go crazy. Yes, individually, Bukayo Saka doing it and William Saliba, well done, brother. Just your misery, everybody else's misery made me so happy. I just thought, if I was a United fan, what would I be thinking? I'll be burning TV off. You know what? If I was a Spurs fan, I'll be thinking, how can I worry about these guys? I'm about to go down. You know, City fan, wallah, they're buckling. You know what I'm saying to you? They're thinking, wallah, what do I do? Specifically, Mohamed Idris, where are you?
Who pulled out today?
He pulled out.
He was supposed to be here.
Exactly.
Usual behavior like it. Are you surprised?
I'm not surprised.
Huh?
What does he do? The scarf. We haven't got bottles today. We don't need anybody to bottle anything. You know what I'm saying to you? We won the league. We're here. But I just genuinely love everyone else's misery more than I love the fact that Arsenal won it.
I think as well as a disbelief, I think there's a lot of relief. And today is a day where the whole football world needs to respect Arteta. Genuinely.
Can we start with you?
Absolutely. And this is what I said.
Apology.
There's no need to apologize. You know, at the beginning of the season, I predicted City to win the league. I predicted City to win the league because Pep has never gone 2 seasons without winning the league. This is the first time it's happened. And I'm so happy that I was wrong. But the ups and downs that we went through tells me that Arteta obviously has learned, and when it mattered, he reverted back to the team that played better attacking football and got us results when it mattered. And that's all that we were asking for all season. We were just asking for attacking football and get the results because we could see that our team is the best team in the league. And when it mattered, he put his loyalties aside. He dropped Zubimendi, who's the guy that's from his town. That's his guy. He's signing. Dropped him for Miles Lewis-Kelly, and we saw the football that we played. So, to me, that's somebody that knows what's needed, and he put all sentiment to the side and went and did what was needed for the club. And that's someone that I can get behind. And why I'm saying that the football world needs to respect him from today is because once he gets over the line like he has now, then you can look at the bigger picture. To think that to come second 3 times in a row, yet still these players believed in you. Both Gabriel and Saliba renewed last year when it was a worst of the 3 challenging seasons was last year. Yet they still believed. That tells you something about the manager that's leading them. The fact that they still believed and renewed their contracts when back in the day, we could see when Arsenal used to challenge the likes of Fabregas, Van Persie, they couldn't see that the club was willing to take the team over the line. And obviously now it's different. Even from the time when Josh Kroenke took over, the way we've been spending money, the way Arteta's been managing things, this now, once having now gone over the line, I think that's when you can look at it and think it's actually an amazing job. Like for the players to do it 4 years in a row and not get tired of falling short and continue to show the resilience, the effort, the commitment to wanting to get over the line again, I think that speaks volumes of Mikel Arteta. But at the same time, big shout out to Everton and Bournemouth, wallahi.
Big shout out to so many people, wallah.
Those two especially, though.
Are you guys relieved?
That's Arteta's ex-manager and Arteta's boyhood friend.
Yeah.
They both came in clutch, wallahi, looked after him.
Yeah. But are you guys relieved now that you're going to PSG? Now you can rest your players.
Not just that. I'm relieved now because this is my personal opinion. I understand what a moment like this would do for the dressing room. People that have never won before to win the Premier League. I can only imagine the belief that this instills in them going into the Champions League final. PSG, this is just another game for them. So that you could think of it that way as pressure free as well. But for Arsenal, having now achieved this, I think that means the Champions League final literally is just another game. It's a free hit for us. Whether we win or lose, we've had a successful season. Every Arsenal fan will tell you this. And I think we go on and do it as well.
I said that last week. I said that I actually believe we're going to win it. Because no one believes. And I said, with the confidence of winning the Premier League, they'll go there and say, we're the champions of England. We dominated these guys, the league. Yes, in 2 years, we're not going to talk about how we crumbled against Wolves and lost to United. No one's going to care about that. You won the league, done. PSG, let's get cracking. And I think PSG has the football for us that can damage us, but the strength and the power. Like I said day one. I love strength, power, pace. 11 Steven Gerrards.
I love ugly football.
I love that, bro. That's what I need, bro.
No, but another thing for Arteta as well, all of the crumbling against Wolves, all of this wasn't at the business end of the season. Since we lost to Man City, we haven't conceded a goal in the Premier League. The only goal we conceded is away at Atletico. Yeah. That handball, Ben White. It wasn't even like a goal. That handball might not even be given in the Premier League. So that's the only goal that we conceded since then. We've won every game besides the Atletico Madrid draw away and haven't conceded a goal. So that tells you that this manager has learnt from the past where City always turned it on towards the end.
Even that game itself, he turned it on.
Yeah. So then he understands now what it takes and what the tasks are. So
honestly, as well,
I just you know what? Pause the show. Someone go back, watch 3 weeks ago Abdullah's rant on the phone to now. This is like Abdullah, you're a new person.
I told you guys
you're
this.
brand new.
I told you guys this. I told you guys if he does it, then I will not complain. But until I see it, I won't believe it. Why? I doubted him because of the 3 years before, because of how he dealt with Thomas Partey's suspension last year in the Champions League, that second yellow card at the Bernabeu, then what he did for the first leg at home against PSG, and how he allowed them to take control of the game. All these things I'm seeing, bro. And it's not, for me, I have an opinion at the end of the day.
You're conservative.
No, I have an opinion. I could tell, when in the lead up to that PSG home game, first leg last year in the semi-final, I said with Thomas Partey being absent, either put Miles Lewis-Skelly in there or Urian Timber in there. This is my personal opinion. So when the manager does something foolish like, I don't know, put Jorginho in or whoever else he wants to put in, and I can see my personal belief tells me that this is a very obvious weakness, and then that's what of course I'm not going to believe in him. Why would I believe in him? It makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. So now when I'm seeing him do what's right, even though that West Ham game he nearly butchered, and I said this to Azam, and I don't think the guest that you guys had said this or anybody said this. I think the reason why he brought Zubimendi on against West Ham is literally because he felt so bad for dropping him, and at first opportunity to get him back in the team, it was a sentimental substitution. Every human being in the world knows that you bring Mosquera on. It makes no sense. So at the first opportunity where he could, apologize to Zubimendi and go, here you go, a good chunk of game time. Here you go. and it didn't work.
They took him off as well.
Huh? And I had to take him off in the
Yeah.
end, which is gutsy enough as well.
Yeah, I read that.
But why make the mistake in the first place? Why play sentiment first? Why not prioritize the team?
He sees himself in him.
Yeah, but that's the problem.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
the problem. You can't do that. When you're at a big club and you need results, you do the right thing and that's it. So when I'm seeing mistakes like that, now, obviously, you can see the learning process in front of you. And now he's gotten us over the line. Then you just hope going forward that these things that he's learning on the journey, he continues to do. Because let's be honest, after the halfway mark, nobody expected City to come back into the league. We expected to walk the league. And who let them back in? We did. Who was leading us when we let them back in? Mikel Arteta. So you're telling me I shouldn't doubt, I should still believe? When I have a mind that works, I can't, unfortunately.
Hindsight's 2020. He led them back in just for a title race. You know what I'm saying to you? Just to
It
spice
feels
it.
better that way, huh?
Just spice it up. You know what I mean? Listen, all you duds watching right now, yeah? United fans, especially United fans. United and Liverpool, they have a bit of clout. Oh no, they can say what they want. You know what I'm saying to you? But United fans, brother, I only speak one language. And it's winning. Do not ever message me again. Do not try get on the same team as me. A Liverpool fan can talk to me. They won the league last year. A City fan won 7 in 10 or something. They can talk about whatever they want. Even though they cheated and 115 charges, and that's a different story. Even a Chelsea fan can talk to us a bit.
Longest drought in the Premier League right now.
For Chelsea, yeah?
No.
Well,
You know?
yeah, I'm going to
Yeah.
Chelsea at least won a Champions League in 2021. United fan, if you ask him, what does it feel like to win the Premier League? He said, I don't know. This is a new generation of United fans. Yeah? I'm
love
telling
this.
you.
I want to get one person involved. Yaqub, how do you feel?
Our clip farmer, our resident clip farmer.
How do you feel right now?
Go on, the floor is yours.
Well, I don't even know what to say. Sad day for football.
Hey.
Sad day for world football.
I have a relegation battle to focus on.
Abdullah, as you said, first thing, I was telling Abshir before, I woke up this morning, I thought Man City's going to win. I would have preferred that even if Arsenal wins the Premier League, it goes to the last day. Anyways, I woke up this morning with like 10 missed calls, 20 different messages. I thought, unfortunately, someone passed away. Why is somebody notification? But being the Gen Z that I am, I said, let me quickly check social media before I contact anyone. I opened social media and Bukayo Saka is yelling on my phone. That's when I knew, unfortunately, the day has finally come. The day, wallahi, where football fans, and I genuinely feel sorry for people who live in London, because I don't know if you guys saw, which I want to say I condemn in its complete entirety, the abusing of Tottenham fans. There was a Tottenham fan.
The guy gets
That's not funny, but
Where?
On the train platform.
the guy is taking a train to
Us
work.
fans got off the train.
But it wasn't. It was in good banter.
I just
You
want-
have
no,
to
no,
say
no,
it was
no,
in.
no,
It was
no.
in good banter.
That's abuse. We have to call it out. Bro, we have to, at the end of the day, this is football and you have to respect people. You have to understand what people are going through. This is a very, very emotional time for fans like Tottenham. We're fighting to stay in the league. It's not funny. It's wallahi, please. Please stop laughing, wallahi.
And they probably lost that. He's probably watching the game, Chelsea game as well, yeah?
We are trying to fight to stay in a league, and our arch nemesis has won the league. Wallahi, it's... And you know what? I'll say one more thing. Arsenal, congratulations. You won the league.
Thank you.
But I'll say this. I've known Arsenal's fans for a very, very long time. And I know the Arsenal fans who went through the mud. And I know the Arsenal fans who appeared this morning. So if Arsenal fans have any integrity or have any sense of shame, please. Because we know the ones who were there during the Arsenal fan TV crash outs. When Tottenham used to batter you. For 7 years in a row, we finished on top of the Champions League. And you didn't. Don't ever forget that.
Right now, Arsenal fans are fan farming, huh?
Yeah.
And I want to finish off by this. You will never, ever be champions of Europe. And all of football will be supporting Paris. We didn't care about the Premier League anymore. It's a farmers league. We didn't care about the Premier League. It's all about who wins in Europe. And you have never won in Europe. And hopefully, inshallah, Dembele will ensure that you never win in Europe. That's what I have to say.
Guys, by the way, yeah?
Let's talk. Let's talk about it. How confident are you going into that game?
Can I quickly say something before you guys get into it? Arsenal's biggest problem was, the biggest question was in those really big games, in those very important games, do they have the experience? Do they have the balls? Do they have the, the toughness about them to win? We have essentially told Arsenal, welcome to the big leagues now. Arsenal won the I actually reckon, as what I just said right now was sentimental, but being like realistic, we are potentially looking at Arsenal dominating the football for the next few years. Like potentially.
I said that to you a few weeks ago. You just
That's
have
what
to
I'm
win
saying.
this league.
We could, it could be.
I don't know about I don't know about Europe.
They
I don't know
could
about
actually
Europe.
go with so much confidence into the Champions League where they actually smash PSG.
Nah, that's wild. Nah,
Watch
I disagree.
30th May, 2 a.m.
Bro, who is this guy? Or like, he's not the same guy before the cameras
Should
turned
I
on.
put the address right now? By the way, yeah?
So how do you feel about the Champions League upshit? Tell us.
Listen, everyone saw the scenes this morning in London. Yeah?
Wild.
I was so jealous.
Wild.
Niggas were saying at 4 a.m, there's 30,000 people at the stadium still. Yeah?
Wild, bro.
If this is the scenes when Arsenal win the Premier League, what happens when they win the Champions League?
Not even that. When Arsenal win the Premier League without playing, bro.
What happens when we win the Champions League? Not if, when we win the Champions League. You know, Fed Square? There'll be more Arsenal supporters there than when the Socceroos played. I'm telling you, when Matthew Leckie scored against Denmark in 2022, Leckie! It's going to be Declan Rice! Mr. Ballon d'Or! Oh my God. And, by the way, this fake-ass nice guy, Bukayo Saka, we saw the real him this morning. Wallah.
Legendary behavior, wallahi.
Wallahi. This guy always talking nice and look like a little cute kid. Wallahi, this guy's a demon. This guy here, after we beat Atletico Madrid, did you hear this to him? Are you watching the game tomorrow morning, Bayern Munich PSG? He goes, yeah, definitely. Who do you want to verse in the final? He goes, I have to give you the PR answer, but you know who.
Exactly.
This morning, I can tell he told Miles to do sketty. Miles, you do this video. Call us bottlers, but we're holding models now. Yeah, after that, with Jury and Timber, he said 22 years. Oh, laughing. You're not laughing anymore, are ya? Shiny Premier League. Brother, you guys are not ready. And this is just the morning of, the night of City losing. What happens at Soho Park?
Don't worry, we're just going to get a guard of honor, wallahi, and don't worry about the game. Just wait for the celebrations
Bro,
after.
I saw
You're going to be playing under 19s, huh?
No,
Who cares?
I saw the expected lineup for Sunday. Do you know who I saw set it back? Ganosaurus.
Fire.
Wasn't he doing the worm at the Emirates or something?
Right back, win the dog. The dog we have, you know what I'm saying? The fake ass dog, wallah.
Is your
Goalkeeper.
starting 11?
Goalkeeper, Granit Xhaka came back. Granit Xhaka, you see Instagram post?
Yeah.
Granit Xhaka riding, wallah.
Unfortunate.
Granit Xhaka, I'm sorry you left, but we had to move on to better things, wallah. Better things like Martin Zubimendi. My goat. He's going to start the final.
You think he's starting the Champions League final?
Do you think Arteta, when he looks at Zubimendi and says, this guy's me, would I make myself miss a final? I said, no. He's going to start the final. I'm telling you, bro.
Don't get me back off that. Train,
no, don't worry. He can't get you off the Arteta train. Anyway, listen to me. I'm going to say something here now. Some people may not like. Especially the guys that are part of the Shaitan side of Manchester. The devil side. Yeah? I'm not even giving you the pleasure of looking me dead in the eyes. Yeah? So Alex Ferguson, in his first 6 years of being a manager at United, only won the League Cup and the FA Cup. Came 86. He won the League Cup in 91, FA Cup in 92. Or 90. In 93, they won their first league title. 7th year. Any similarities? 7th year. Domination awaits. I'm telling you. London's not ready. England's not ready. The world's not ready. I can't wait.
Hey, boys, I want you to... talking about the team, which player won you the league this year? If you could...
There's only one guy, bro.
David Raya.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So who's your best player?
I think between him, Gabriel, Saliba, Declan Rice, I think it's between those four. Pick whoever you want. You have a solid argument.
No, it has to be Declan Rice. It has to be, David Raya.
By the way.
Because the big moments, like obviously those guys are consistent.
He's the
like
truth,
David
bro.
Raya was like consistent, but
truth.
also in the big moments here.
Those 3 points at West
Yeah.
Ham, they're all him.
Yeah.
I think even the 3 points at home to Brighton was him. There was one other game.
Everton.
Champions League games was playing
Everton,
well.
the 2-0.
Everton.
That one, like,
Is him.
that one, we should have lost that game.
Like, if he doesn't give us the platform of a clean sheet,
Yeah.
we don't get those
Gyökeres goal and
those
that one,
results.
yeah.
So he walks away with best player for you?
Yeah, for us, yeah.
Wait,
But
Gyökeres a Premier League winner.
let me move on. Anyway,
Gyökeres is a Premier League winner.
Yes.
20 goals in all competition,
There
14
we
Premier
go.
League goals.
What about Kai Havertz starting against Burnley?
yeah. Bro,
That did me so hard
Hey.
in fantasy.
Yeah. I put
Hey,
Gyökeres
by the way,
I
Yeah,
captained Gyökeres, bro. I was top of the Galacticos League.
Same.
you
I'm
was
second now.
you Ahmed?
Huh?
Ahmed
Because the Yusuf Ahmed on there is from Holland.
Is
The
it?
flag is Dutch. I don't know if it's.
I don't know. Maybe it's just
that
sentimental.
Yusuf Ahmed or this Yusuf Ahmed. But regardless, I'm 10 points behind. Big last week.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. You know what?
Galacticos
We'll
side.
see. We'll see in the
season's
final.
over.
Honestly, we'll see in the final. We'll see in the final who our best player is. You know why? Because the final, yes, David Rice is going to play a big part, but you're going to see Declan Rice rested for 10 days or 12 days. Going to that final,
Monster.
Vitinha and Joao Neves together couldn't lace his shoes.
No, I don't know about
Thank
that.
you, bro.
I think. See our performance away at Atletico Madrid. Who did we have in the midfield then? I know we had Odegaard, Zubimendi, and Rice. Yeah,
Was Zubimendi 8?
yeah, but and Rice 6.
Yeah.
I think he would go with that midfield, and I wouldn't be mad at it because that midfield gives him the most control. That takes the sting out of the game, and when Arsenal have it, it's not very progressive and it's not very risk taking.
Who's starting for you up front?
Gyökeres started
No, I'm saying for who do you reckon for against PSG?
for the Champions League.
Can't have it 100%.
I think he should start Gyökeres.
No, but who start Havertz because of the height. And
But
then
I
long
think
balls-
Gyökeres, his runs firstly are down that left Arsenal channel. That's where Marquinhos is. That's where they're weakest physically. I think you target that and make him just make those channel runs. I think you'd get a little bit more joy than Kai Havertz, who likes to drift inside more and come into midfield as well.
This game here,
But-
and the Newcastle game at home proves to me Arteta doesn't rate Gyökeres. Because he's just like, Burnley game we had to win. And instead of starting Gyökeres,
The Fulham game as well.
look, he just rates Havertz way higher, obviously, way better. Even though he's a better footballer.
But that's again another and we can speak about the cleanup job that needs to happen in the summer at Arsenal. But there's a lot of
Just enjoy
lot of
it.
change
Yeah,
that needs
who
to
cares?
happen.
Enjoy it,
No.
Abdallah.
Right
Leave
Who
the
cares?
moment.
Right now, bro, I'm telling you, this feeling we've never had before,
Then
and
keep
we're
it.
gonna win the Champions League.
Keep
This
this
is what I'm
feeling.
saying.
Hey, keep it.
This is what it doesn't mean I can't say other things.
Nah, don't let those thoughts. You have to enjoy it. It's like what is it they say? Like enjoy the moment.
Live in the moment.
Live
huh?
in the moment. you
Don't
know?
take photos, just enjoy it, you know what I mean? Because, by the way,
It's like saying, I want a better car. I want a better house. You got a nice car right now. Enjoy the car.
London,
Enjoy
Perspective, huh?
Yes.
London, if we win the Champions League, you are seeing me by force. Yeah? Sometimes you got to do certain things to get to certain places. If you see me at AFTV with one arm, don't be shocked. Okay? I'm being serious. If you see me with no kidney, just with a big patch here, or limping, because just don't ask questions. I have to do certain things, you know what I'm saying to you? I have to get there comfortably on first class. Apparently the tickets are around 20k there and back. I'm saying to you, and then obviously a nice hotel in Islington, where the Arsenal Stadium is. I need to hang around right there. I'm saying to you, and I was gonna say a few more things, but I've got a career to look after.
What a day.
Let's stop there, boys. Well,
Yeah.
did we give you?
What a day,
Did
wallahi.
we give you justice? Did I give you justice?
Yes, you did.
25 minutes.
And I
of
want to actually say
Arsenal.
something. I want to give you something right now, because I'm hosting. You know what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
So I think this is
we're the
hosting.
host.
Allah, relax.
Huh?
Yeah, let
Yeah,
me put
I
my
want to give you
laptop
something
away.
now. I want to give you something. Firstly, whoever's in charge of the Stan Sport Premier League, what an L. The City game is finished. Straight away, they put Chelsea Tottenham. We don't want to see that now. We just wanted. He just said Arsenal champions, and then stream off next stream. Come on, that's a bit rude.
Yeah.
But I watched the Chelsea Spurs game, and genuinely watching football for the first time immediately after we became champions. Because I watched the rest of the 30 minutes. I finished the game, the Chelsea game, Chelsea Spurs, and I genuinely felt sorry for them. I said, you know what? I don't want them to go down. I was hoping you guys actually got something out of the game. Late Madison free kick was rubbish, but it didn't work out.
I feel the same about Spurs.
Yeah.
You know why?
Because I want them to see the gold badge
Because
at White Hart Lane.
it's guaranteed 6 points.
No, but that's
let
not-
them stay.
Can you see this gold badge? This gold Arsenal.
Gold bet, especially.
I
Hey,
want-
talk to us about that shirt. Where's
Yeah.
it from?
Title winning, don't worry. Shout out to our local supplier, Wa'il, wallahi.
Yeah, because that is a nice stop. You'll see Bukayo Saka stuff wearing that tomorrow. By the way, I know
Champions only.
I know
Gold
certain
badge.
people that tried
Halas.
like video calling Bukayo Saka on Instagram. trying
That's hilarious.
to get involved in the party celebrations. They got Ed, bro, but you know what I mean. It wasn't me. Just relax.
You didn't even try?
Nah, cause relax. I'm not a big. But
Nah,
yeah.
but Ravo, come on, man. We can't move on from this.
Nah,
we
let's
can, we
go. Let's
can.
go.
Wrap
Look,
it
the
up,
league's
just like that.
boys.
Come
The
on, man.
league's done.
Yeah.
The league-
Oh,
The
champions.
league's done.
Nothing
So
to talk about,
Can
right?
you call
Let's-
Mohammed? Can we call Mohammed Idris live? And,
Let me
we'll see if he
Live
picks
in
up. I don't think he'll pick up.
no,
Don't pick up.
show the camera first, and then you calling him. Yeah, show him.
I'll FaceTime him.
Yeah, show him. This guy, literal.
Nah, he's not gonna
I
answer.
don't want to swear, bro. Come on, live, Idris. And I actually have receipts.
Hold on. Let's
'Cause-
see if he answers because he's a real snake, wallahi. Hold on.
What's up?
I've got too much going on.
What are you calling him? Emo or?
Show.
No.
Oh, yeah,
Let him
you
answer
can't
first.
Mohammed Idris, yeah.
He's gonna hang up. As soon as he sees the mic, he's gonna hang up.
Put the mic there so we can hear it.
Yeah,
Just
well,
for the
he
viewers, we're calling Mohammed Rees,
answers. He's not gonna
Man City
answer.
fan.
He's not gonna answer. FaceTime, he's not gonna answer.
He knows.
Nah, he already knows the gist.
He's ahead of the curve, bro.
Let's move on, boys. The league's done. Let's give
Yeah.
out some awards. Yeah.
Okay, I like this.
No. Let's
Let's-
first Ravo.
We spoke
I
about
wanna-
everything.
No, we're not done.
Well, you're gonna come to us?
Of course.
No, we're gonna come to. I'm gonna do that. Relax.
All right, let's
Don't
go.
worry. Scheduled.
And I need to hear from.
Jacob.
Of course.
Jacob
No,
in
he's gonna
in
have
his
his own.
in his Tottenham gear.
He's got his own segment.
Cliff
But we'll
Farmer.
start off with
I'm today's clip farmer.
boys. The season's over. So you reckon David Ray is your best player? I want to ask who's the PFA Player of the Year.
There's one guy. Either David Raya or Declan Rice.
It's got to be Declan Rice. Giving it to a keeper is a bit.
Not Bruno.
Declan Rice.
No.
I believe Bruno
You
still.
can't,
Bruno to me is objectively the best player, but I'm a big fan of. You have to reward the team that wins. You just have to reward the team that wins.
bro.
Yeah, but it's
you know why as well that Declan Rice has not performed to the same level? Because Bruno Fernandes has been playing 40 games. Declan Rice played 40 games by January.
No, but come on, be
Look,
fair. Bruno Fernandes
no,
had a better season than
Yes,
him.
okay, I understand that. I'm saying to you, from I think the start of February to the end of March, he played 2 games.
Do you know? I
Yeah.
think PFA Player of the Year. They say it's the best measure because of the players playing against each other, voting on who the best player is, and I think people will vote for Declan Rice more than they would for Bruno.
Yep.
Because I think I can't imagine how hard it is to play against Declan Rice. I cannot
Yeah, but
imagine.
you're seeing what Bruno's doing this year, bro. Come on, he's gonna break this assist record. And also, this is a United team that we were talking about Ruben's second Ruben. This team's fumbling. They're not gonna make it to the top 5.
Not finishing third.
They finished 3rd comfortably. Turned around the squad, and this guy's gonna break an assist record, and he's the captain too.
Yeah, but I think still every midfielder will say they had a tough day against Declan Rice, like more than they would.
Yeah, Bruno's like a creator.
He might be the
does
best player in the
team,
league,
but
like Yaqub said. though.
he does have flaws as well that he comes with.
What's the flaws?
No,
I think Bruno's ridiculous.
Bruno Fernandes.
It's unbelievable. Yeah, I think he's
Oh, well, I
Perfect
watched a lot of
10.
games. I don't want to sound like I'm gonna sound like Simon Jordan here. Oh, is that his name?
yeah.
The guy on Talk Sport.
Yeah.
Bro, he crashes out too much.
He's
He
playing
complains
against duds,
too
bro.
much.
He's playing with duds.
Nah, bro.
Wouldn't you crash at yourself?
And also, even this he's also pretty selfish. For someone who assists so much, he's actually selfish.
He does.
You know,
this
he
price
crashes out if you don't score. When he assists you. I don't know if you guys watched the game. Towards the end,
recently,
he gave
yeah.
the ball to
Is it Mbeumo?
No, not in Buemo. He gave the ball and the guy took a dead shot. Oh, he passed it and he just crashed. I said, "Why didn't you score?" Like you never see De Bruyne do that. You know, there's a certain class of players. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I can't.
It is a bad thing.
But you know what I mean.
I rate it, bro.
There's that conservativeness I have about football. Where you just, bro, like Declan Rice, the way he carried himself. You know that video? Remember that viral thing? Saying it's not
not
over.
done.
Yeah.
There are rate players who do that kind of stuff, bro. Like getting behind the squad when it's hard. And also, Declan Rice's work has got him the Premier League.
Yeah.
Where's Bruno Fernandes' work taking him? Of course, it's ideal. I mean, guess you could say he put him 3rd, but getting over the line is what Declan Rice did. Declan Rice, without us, no Declan Rice, you can't. It's a different conversation. But you know what I mean. So I'm a big fan of what. It's like saying that. That's why I'm as much as I love Harry Kane, he never got Tottenham over the line. That's one of the biggest criticisms he has. And based on that, I'm very critical of players who can't get the team over the line. So Declan in this position, individually, I think Bruno Fernandes had a better season than him in terms of what he done. But to what you were saying as well, a player, if I'm on the pitch watching Bruno, yes, he's dangerous, but Declan Rice, I reckon, is much harder to deal with. Declan Rice there's so much things to his game. Like I think the average player is probably thinking, Declan Rice.
Yeah. Okay, so we're giving the award to Declan Rice.
Yeah,
Let's give it to Declan Rice.
All right, I got. Who's your underrated player of the season?
Declan Rice.
Nah, come on, man.
Genuinely, I don't think anyone understands how good he is.
I'm giving it to Trossard.
Get out of here, bro.
No, it doesn't have to be Arsenal.
It doesn't have to be Arsenal.
Exactly,
Yeah, the whole league.
For the whole league.
Yeah,
Well, it
yeah.
can't be Declan Rice.
It can be because he's not rated. To me, Declan Rice. Let Declan Rice win the Champions League. Let him win it. There's a guy called Steven Gerrard that he has to talk to. Steven Gerrard will say, sorry. Declan Rice can do everything a midfielder can do. Tell me one midfielder more complete. You know what? You guys as well watching right now? Oh, the Arsenal delusion is back. We won! We can say whatever we want. You can't talk to me.
I'm not there
Stop
yet.
it.
I'm not there yet. I'm
By the way,
personally not there yet.
Quick side note. This kit here. This is Arteta's first full season. I was there from the start. I didn't even buy kits. I didn't even buy tops. I was there from the start. Yeah? So don't talk smack to me, wallah. Piss
I don't know,
off.
but I'm still going Trossard.
So you said
I'm going to keep it
Trossard?
Arsenal theme.
No. If it's not Declan Rice, it has to be like a mid-table player.
You know
Harry
who's on
Wilson?
Huh?
Harry Wilson? No, he's not underrated
Yeah,
though.
but he's rated,
He's
yeah.
rated.
Drisby Hall
Yuck.
for Everton. What
Yeah,
he's doing
wallah.
there, that's great. But
This guy's
you
trying
know
to
what I
get
want to say?
Arsenal. What?
One of my favorite signings, and I love watching him since he joined Bournemouth, the
Ryan?
Brazilian Rayan.
Yeah.
That guy is electric.
Isn't he going to the World
It's
Cup?
got,
Yeah,
it's got your
yeah.
name, that's why. Huh?
Because
And so him, Rayan Shirky, Rayan Antonov, I'm like, we're taking over.
Yeah, boys.
It was once a female's name, now it's a guy's name. So
Yeah.
if you're a girl called Rayan,
Sorry.
change your name. Sorry. Now, who'd you say? So who'd you say? You said Trossard?
No, I wouldn't say Trossard at all, bro. I wouldn't say Trossard at all. It has to be a mid-table player. It can't be any of the City players. It can't be any of the Arsenal players. Maybe. No.
But Ryan's getting his flowers now.
I'm going
Huh?
with Morgan Rogers.
Morgan Rogers, that's a good one.
I think he's so overrated.
yeah.
He's
I think Gibbs White is
I genuinely-
Europa League final, 5th Champions
Yeah, I think
League.
he's overrated. The amount of game weeks that he just blanks and he disappears, like he'll do something every 4 or 5 weeks, and people
FPL,
are rating
yeah?
him for that.
Yeah,
No,
but
genuinely.
maybe he
But
doesn't
that's
when it
what he
matters.
does. That's what he does. Like he goes for 3, 4, 5 weeks and he appears 1 week.
I've got
and
a
people
player.
are rating him.
Who?
Morgan Gibbs White.
Morgan Gibbs
I
White.
rate him.
That's
he pulled up towards the end of the
yeah,
season.
but he
And
pulled
not
up when
just
he
that,
mattered.
when you watch, if you're an eye test person, he dominates the game.
He's actually a bum.
Even
dominates
Elliot
the
Anderson
game.
is his partner.
I love him.
Elliot
as well.
Anderson is. He
Those
might
two
actually be. He
dominate.
might actually be.
It might be
underrated.
him.
Because Morgan Gibbs White has the numbers and he gets some accolades. But
If Elliot-
underrated means like no one is thinking, what is this superstar? And I think it's Elliot Anderson.
What about Ismail Issa as well?
Oh,
This season.
That guy, bro. That guy's Mr.
Crystal-
Class, bro.
He's okay.
No, for Crystal Palace,
Bro, like,
He's not been great this season.
he's been solid, especially towards the end. They're in the conference final right now,
Yeah, I know.
and he's been scoring for them in the league. So
Szoboszlai.
Underrated?
Yeah.
He's been Liverpool's best player. I think people.
No,
yeah,
that's
but that's still
as in-
underrated. That everyone's
without
speaking
him,
West
was
Ham.
Liverpool.
You can't have him underrated. He's the key. He's the best player in the team. You
Yeah,
can't be underrated.
it's
if you're
clearly the best player as well. And everybody would agree on that, so it's not.
I'll take him right now. Allah.
Let us know in the comments. Get
Let us know,
engaged.
wallah.
And last one before we move over to Tottenham, who was the best signing this season? It's another Rayan.
Are we going Gyökeres or?
Turkey.
Huh?
I'm going with Turkey.
No, but
Signing of the season.
Yeah.
is
no, but
Turkey.
Turkey hasn't revolutionized City.
No.
He
Why
has.
Turkey's
He's
signing?
unbelievable, but
I think he changed even Pep Guardiola's style of play. Pep Guardiola actually gives him the license to play
It has to be
freestyle. Bro, 5 years ago, if Rayan Shirky was playing in Pep's team, doing the juggling, doing those little chip through balls, he would have subbed him off straight away. And you won't see him for like 3-4 weeks. This guy actually changed Pep's style of play.
No, I agree. And also value for money. How much?
30
Mind you,
million.
he signed him for 30
30
million.
million.
That's
well,
crazy.
Ridiculous.
It has to be the best signing of the
Yeah.
season. Is
Oh, I forgot. You guys mentioned Pep right now. Sorry, I have to go side note right now.
No, we're not. We got that. We got
We
that. We
kicked
got
him out of the league. See you later.
We gotta
Pep Guardiola. See you later.
Transition into it. Let's go.
We'll go Tottenham. We'll go Tottenham.
Oh my God. See you later,
How do we
mate.
feel as Tottenham fans? How do you feel as a Tottenham fan?
What are the last
Especially
two
after
games
today.
between you guys and West Ham? West Ham have Leeds
and they have
at
Everton.
home.
And we've got
Everton
they've
at
got
home
Leeds
or
and we've
away?
got Everton. Both home. Both of us
Both
got
at home.
Yeah.
Predictions before you guys tell us how you feel about the current situation.
I say Leeds will beat them.
Leeds are flying.
Yeah, Leeds will beat them. I think Calvert-Lewin's just running amok right now, and I think we'll just get over the line.
All you need is a draw.
All we need is a draw, but I think we'll get over the line. I think De Zerbi's he literally said this morning it's bigger than the Europa League final.
What happens if you guys draw and they win?
Nothing.
No,
Nothing. We
Wait,
still
wait, wait.
goal difference.
Goal
Goal difference is plus 12 or something. Spurs
Okay.
win.
14, yeah.
Because I think that's what happens. I think West Ham win and Tottenham draw.
That's Tottenham safe.
Yeah, Tottenham
We're still safe, but
Jakob, what do you think is going to happen?
I think we'll stay up, but
What?
even that is like, it's not. I can't believe Tottenham's at a stage now where we're watching a game. I refuse to watch Tottenham games. I watched the week before. Surprisingly, the Aston Villa game, which shocked me because I watched that game and I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I only did that because Azam told me to come on the podcast, and we somehow ended up winning. But I have refused to watch Tottenham, and I won't be watching Tottenham in the last game. Tottenham is just massively fallen off. Like, you actually need to do a PhD study into how a team can go from the greatest moment in the last 30 years and then within the span of 12 months become the worst you've ever. Like, this is as a Tottenham fan who's been alive for 30, any Tottenham fan who's been alive for 30 years, in the last 12 months they've had the biggest high they've ever had and now the lowest low they've ever had.
No, but,
So I don't know how that happens.
but wasn't last year papering over the cracks? You were 17th last year.
Doesn't matter.
finished 17th. But
that
there
was
was
still the highest of the high.
intentionality. There was intentionality behind it.
As in the last 10 games. Like,
Don't worry about it.
yeah.
We're not getting relegated. Let's focus on this
I
Europa.
don't even buy into that, bro. Even
But,
Ange trying to say that,
Relax, respect Ange.
I love Ange. I'm a big fan of Ange. But don't tell me you went 10 games and you intentionally went there to what?
Not lose, but it's resting players.
And also, not only that, is last season we actually had some players. This also, I don't want to be excuse guy. We lost. I'm proud of my team. I still love my team. I'm wearing the jacket. I'm proud. I'm not like Mohamed Idris who's bailing. I'm here at the front of the cameras. But we've had injuries that have never been seen before.
I've said that side of the year for you guys.
Amount of injuries that Tottenham is facing is like, I genuinely think we should have to fire the entire medical department. Because I don't know, bro.
It's the toughest lineup. When you got Kalinski in goal, what's that? Danso, centre back, Van der Ven, Kinski.
We don't rate our players. We don't rate our players, man. We don't know anything.
Colin Wani on one side.
Sorry, about you guys. What happened to Kulusevski?
Kulusevski passed away. Passed away.
Oh, that was a good one.
Your club is done.
Actually, that's my conspiracy.
I think he did his knee and came back in a practice match in training and did his knee again.
Nah, they missed. It's
Lord
actually
have
got to do with the
mercy.
medical team. They misdiagnosed him.
Yeah.
They done something, I think, a wrong surgery.
Yep.
And then they realized he's got like a hole in his knee, so they had to repair that.
bro.
So they're saying it's like the
I heard
like
rumors
Alonso
there's
Ball
a-
situation. I don't know if you guys watch basketball.
No.
It's like a Alonso Ball situation where you're out for a really long time and you're having multiple surgeries. Like he might, there's a good chance he may never play ever again.
I heard maybe like gender change, but yeah, continue.
Yeah, but it's
That's
a tough.
controversial,
It's tough.
hey.
I think we'll get over the line.
It's gonna get you in trouble, actually.
Nah, it's fine.
Can you tell us what you remember?
No
To each their
one.
own. Like he can change whoever wants.
No one listening right now would, went over their heads. But
I wrap this up, man. This is
let's
such
go.
a
Let's
bad
go.
day, man.
Let's go with the team we lost to. Xabi Alonso got announced as manager.
Shocking from Liverpool.
Hold on. Don't even worry about that. Mourinho's back, man.
No,
Well,
I'm
yeah.
getting
How
to
good
that.
is that, bro?
Wallahi, football's back.
Wallahi, football is
Boys,
back.
there's a host here.
Well, I had a structure,
Wallahi,
Kaz,
Rainbow,
but stuff it.
Kaz, Rainbow,
Pep Guardiola's
Pro.
listen. Pep Guardiola's leaving. Mourinho's back, Kaz.
Alonso's in.
All right, let's
Kaz,
go.
Mourinho-
Let's
Yeah,
start with
back,
Alonso.
Kaz.
Let's start with Alonso.
You want to do Xabi Alonso?
Wallahi,
Should we just?
Mourinho's back.
quickly.
Football is back.
Let's go.
All right, let's go. Let's go
Yeah,
structure. Let's
any
go
thoughts on the
structure.
Alonso appointment? Any
Xabi
thoughts?
Alonso.
Cause Chelsea's irrelevant, bro. Wallahi.
No, it's not about that. It's about Liverpool not having him.
Yeah.
So Liverpool's
But
gonna keep
that
on.
actually surprised me. That Liverpool.
Why would you
I
not
actually reckon
sack
it might
Slot?
be the Fabregas situation where the guy's probably waiting for Liverpool to call and they didn't call. So I was like, you know what? I'm taking the next best call.
Is there something wrong with Liverpool? Like you reckon upstairs something's gone wrong because
But they're not- actually-
usually they'd be quite proactive. A coach is rubbish.
Actually, they're not good to change. Liverpool is the one They're actually a very conservative team. People don't know a lot of Liverpool's success has been luck, bro. Signing Sadio Mane, it wasn't like signing Sadio Mane. It wasn't supposed to be. It wasn't supposed to be Sadio Mane. Salah was not supposed to be Salah. So Liverpool has been a lot. There's a lot of luckiness that comes.
Why would you say luck? Why wouldn't you more attribute it to the fact that Jurgen Klopp knew his style, knew his type of player, high energy, less technical, but a pressing demon, and he's
exactly. I mean, you could even say that, but the thing is,
but he did choose
they
them.
don't take big decisions like. Mind you, recently.
No, but they were the first team to get a centre back 75 million and spend 70 million on the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Like they were a bit ahead of the curve that way. Like Liverpool were always like, bro, I'm a bit jealous, bro. Like, how did they get Coutinho for 5 million?
Yeah.
How did they get Luis Suarez for 20 million?
No. Yeah,
how did they get Sadio Mane and knows they're becoming the superstar?
That only changed actually because of the Coutinho thing.
No, I understand
But
that.
let me tell you, with Liverpool, even with the changing of their managers, bro,
they do take their time with that.
They take the. It's not because Liverpool always saw themselves as we don't want to be like Chelsea and Tottenham and Arsenal.
No, but they did
always
this-
change
No,
things.
Arsenal.
Jamie Carragher spoke on this, and he said they did this with Brendan Rodgers.
Yeah.
They gave him an extra season, gave him a transfer window, an extra season, and then sacked him like
10 games
midway
in.
through the season.
Yeah.
So he's worried that the same is going to happen with Klopp. Klopp needs to Slot. He needs to turn it around quickly because it feels like
Nah, surely he's done now.
he's slowly losing the dressing room.
No, he's done,
Like
he's
people,
Nah, he's
even
done,
his
he's
players
done.
feel like they don't believe in him.
Abdullah, he's done.
Do you think there's going to be a restart once Mo Salah leaves?
He's
a
leaving anyway, but it's
No, as in the players are like, all right, he's out. Let's get.
no, but
everyone in line
even
now.
when he's been out of the team this year, him being at the club injured
Team's
or whatever,
flat, bro.
it's-
It
the
needs-
team hasn't been performing. Like, what are they? How are they gonna? They need to get Alexander Isak fit, but then they'll need to replace Salah. They'll need to still figure out a way to play Florian Wirtz. It looks like it's just a mess at the moment.
I just think there's two options for them. No, not two. There's a few. Cesc Fabregas.
Please no,
He's probably not going to go there.
huh?
Why do you care? This guy.
That's my guy, wallahi.
Yeah. Anyway, Glasner. Iraola. That's a good option. There's options there for Liverpool. And Liverpool, they're a bit like Liverpool fans. If you ask them who they want, I know a couple that I work with. They say, I know one guy, Luis Enrique. I said, you guys are dreaming.
They want to wait for how long?
Yeah, but I think Xabi Alonso made a bad decision.
Definitely.
Do you think?
Yeah, I
But
think
do you
it's
think it will
horrible.
suit him? Chelsea
Nah.
do
No.
pretty well playing with three
No,
at the back.
it's
His
not-
style play suits Chelsea.
It's not the
It's a
club.
young squad.
It's not about that.
It's
Rizzo.
upstairs, bro.
Yeah, the upstairs is too much
Bro.
of an issue.
Like upstairs.
But they got him as a manager, don't they?
Yeah, but I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. They're still gonna like force their ideas on
They
him.
were telling the Enzo Maresca about starting and because
Yeah.
no technical manager can thrive under that situation.
Yeah.
No technical manager.
So you reckon Chelsea?
it's not gonna work, bro?
It's not gonna work.
It's a marriage that's bound to end.
Facts.
And
How
I don't
do
know,
you-
Xabi Alonso, like this is actually like he already failed at Real Madrid now. Like if you fail again, it might be your career is in a bit of limbo.
Yeah.
They're gonna end like Lampard and Gerrard. Well, Lampard's come back.
It's a
to
poor
Premier League now,
decision
so-
for them.
I think Chelsea went for Lampard, and done like because Lampard, I know I sound like an old white English guy. He knows the standards of the club. He knows Chelsea. He can actually say to the board, "Shut up."
This isn't the same Chelsea though.
No, I understand that. He can say, "This is my club. I'm the legend here. You think the fans are gonna choose you over me? I'm Lampard. Do X, Y, Z."
But they would never appoint somebody that's got that power.
Exactly. I'm saying
Yeah.
to you, for like if Chelsea knew what's good for them and wanted to come back to where they were,
I don't see it working personally. I don't think their squad is strong enough, and I don't know if they're gonna build the way that Xabi Alonso would want them to build because they're on this buying and selling business.
So
I reckon
Chelsea,
even
so you're
sells-
saying Chelsea's not coming back?
yeah.
Not next season.
No, not anytime soon. I think they will actually even consider making money by selling Cole Palmer, or not Caicedo, but Cole Palmer and Fernandes. Think, you know what? We can get 80 million for Fernandes. We can get 80 million for Palmer. Let's get rid of them. Maybe get some random Colombian guy for 20 million and see if he's changed the world.
there are links with Enzo to Real Madrid. Talking about Real Madrid,
Yeah.
He's not good
Mourinho's
enough
back.
for Real Madrid.
Relax, bro.
Mourinho's
not?
back. What are our thoughts, boys?
Mourinho's
Do you
back.
think this is needed? Do you think this will be the return, or do you think this will be shambles and a messy story?
like
This will be a sign of how much has football moved on and how much football has changed. This will be the biggest test because Mourinho now has a massive squad to deal with and massive issues. And I think we've talked about this podcast a bunch of times about player-coach influence and coach-player influence.
Yeah.
Mourinho is going to go in there, and Mourinho is known for? What is he number one known for? Dealing with players, dealing with big personalities. I think there was a photo coming out when he had Ibrahimovic and Balotelli in the same team at one point in Inter Milan.
Yeah.
This is going to show you how much influence a manager has in a squad, in a modern day squad. Because Mourinho, as much of a man manager is, he also got an iron fist. Like if you cross Mourinho's red line, you're in the abyss. But can he do that to Mbappe? Can he do that to Vinicius Jr.? And would the club back him? Because a lot of the whole reform happened where players had more power is because the clubs allowed them to do so. The clubs were backing in players over managers.
That's what they did to Xavi.
And that's what happened to Xavi.
Yeah.
So the big question is old school, because Florentino Perez 100% brought him in for that issue, which is managing these big players. So is Florentino Perez going to go in where there's a cross or there's conflict? Am I going to go with Mourinho or am I going to go with, And it's bound to happen because the type that Vinicius is and the type that Mbappe is. I mean, you know who also one of the people that's underrated and he never gets spoken about is Jude Bellingham has one of the worst body language and the way he acts on a pitch.
I disagree.
Bro, you get a pass wrong. Bro, the guy, you know how there's always TikTok videos of Mbappe walking back when you don't give him the through ball? Bellingham does the same thing.
Respect Bellingham.
Bellingham does the same thing, but you never see that agenda. Never see that push happening. So, and Arda Güler is another one too. Arda Güler crashes out. So you have so many players, and it's up to Mourinho to not only manage them and cuddle them.
Do you think he'll succeed,
Huh?
Jacob? Do you think he'll succeed?
Look, I'm a big fan of Mourinho, and I hope he succeeds.
I think
it depends on Florentino Perez.
But what's success? Because success for him in his last term in Real Madrid was getting him the league. That's all they wanted, really.
First.
No, they were after La Decima.
No. But really, they wanted that league.
It was La Decima. Yeah. That's why he left.
No. But like really, he wanted that league because Pep Guardiola was too dominant. So they just wanted to win the league, and that was a massive achievement for him. What's his one? Is it win a Champions League? Is it win the league? Is it bring back control to the club? Like humble these players? Is it get Mbappe playing as in the best?
I don't know what his goal is, but I want to go back to the point that Jacob was talking about. I don't know that these players. I think Mourinho is no longer seen as one of the top coaches in the world.
Yep.
So I think for him to have the ability to galvanize that dressing room and get those egos in line, I think is a very big ask. I think they've almost gone and got the wrong man for the job. I think there's only two managers in the world that every player is going to fall in line with. That's Pep Guardiola and Luis Enrique at the moment. I think they're the only two that can walk into any dressing room, tell players what to do.
Mbappe had that at PSG.
Guess what? No, but guess what? Enrique hadn't won the Champions League with PSG yet. He hadn't done what he's done yet. So, obviously, even Enrique, I wasn't thinking Enrique is one of the top managers in the world before he won the Champions League last year. Because everybody attributes his Champions League with Barcelona to MSN. Not to him more than MSN. So
he got close. That Dortmund game was unlucky with that PSG team.
No, but so then that Dortmund game was Mbappe all stunk it up from start to finish. So then what he's done since, I think every player in the world knows I need to listen to this guy so I can succeed. Him and Pep are the only two that can manage a dressing room that volatile.
And Arteta.
Nah, I don't know.
Don't worry, boys.
I don't know. But anyhow, I don't know how this is gonna go, and I don't know what Perez is who Perez is willing to back.
I agree with you on the part where you say he might not be able to, but I don't even think that's a criticism of Mourinho. And not only that is, if Mourinho's not able to do it, I don't think the two managers you mentioned, which is Pep and Luis Enrique is going to get it done, because the end of the day is you can try to advise or manage a player to a certain degree. If Mbappe literally turns into dictator Mbappe and says, I'm not having this, there's not much you can do about it.
Can I say something?
You know what I'm trying to say?
Can I say something?
Yeah, that's fair.
The fans are going to back Mourinho. That's the advantage he's going to have.
I don't know.
And I think, they will.
No,
because he will go, he will go.
Nothing for 2 years.
Will Perez though? Will Perez?
Perez
He promised us right
now.
now. He said it right now. Like, part of the contract is, Mourinho, your job is to make Real Madrid feared again. Your job is to make Real Madrid, the dressing room problems, Tchouameni and Valverde fighting, the French clique of Tchouameni, Valverde, Tchouameni, Camavinga and Mbappe and Ferland Mendy all kicking it, and the other boys, the Vinicius, the Vinicius original crew, Rodrigo and Bellingham and all the other Spanish guys.
Camavinga.
I'm telling you now, 150%. I don't know if you've seen the thing. I don't know if you've seen the fact that happened, the thing that happened at Benfica. Benfica, before that incident, remember the incident, the racist thing with Vinicius? There was a player that Jose Mourinho bought for Benfica.
Yeah.
in January. He played every game. They played Real Madrid in Champions League. Real Madrid, the guy asked for Vinicius' shirt. The guy hasn't played since. Jose Mourinho after the game said, Vinicius, you're a good player. You shouldn't have celebrated like that, dancing in front of the Benfica fans. I can guarantee you, he either goes inside to the change room and says, Vinicius, you shut up and listen, or you piss off. Vinicius thinks he's the guy still. Vinicius is going to leave. So I guarantee this summer, Vinicius is leaving, and with Vinicius gone, there can be only one leader, and that's Mourinho. And Mourinho is the GOAT. One thing I love about him, and he's the greatest. The biggest ego is he has a way of just saying, come here, you're in my hand, like Ibrahimovic right there. Stay right there. Ibrahimovic talks smack about Pep and every other coach. Jose Mourinho, I'll die for him. Samuel Eto'o makes up stories about how good he was. I scored a hat-trick in this game, and he searched it up and did a hat-trick.
I went off at halftime and I went to the airport.
Some nonsense like that. Yeah, Samuel Eto'o said, I'll die for this guy.
Yeah.
How do you have in the same team Samuel Eto'o as a striker and put Samuel Eto'o on the wing and say, Diego Benitez is going to go up front? Yeah, he knows what to do. I'm telling you, he's going to get Mbappe and say, Mbappe,
I look forward to it.
You're my guy.
Yeah.
Everybody else, you work for him and win everything.
You know what?
That's a really interesting point, because I was thinking there's going to be, because part of the Mourinho story is there's usually one person who he burns.
Yes, every time.
Always, because there's one person he feels like,
Who's the
I don't like this
sacrificial
person.
lamb?
Yeah.
Who's the sacrificial
I
lamb,
can
huh?
show I'm loving, but I can also be a cunt.
Yeah.
And I actually reckon, unfortunately, and it's going to be massive,
Yeah.
it's going to be Vinicius Jr.
Yeah. And I don't think...
That's got racism written all
No,
over it.
no.
Huh?
Hey, but
No,
you know
no,
why?
but Mourinho- no,
you
you
can't-
can't use it.
Yeah.
do in that situation?
Yeah. No. And
You can't use racism with Mourinho.
Yeah, exactly. Mourinho has what do you call it?
Miss me,
Credit in
bro.
the bank.
Miss me, bro.
Yeah.
Credit in the
You
bank, bro.
can't, you
There's
can't.
only one guy. There's only one guy in world
London.
football. There's only one guy. And I'm telling you, I like Pep. But there's something more beautiful and more endearing than with Jose Mourinho than Pep.
100%.
Pep looks like a nerd that
He's a brain ball.
if things are going wrong, he's the type of guy to block you on Instagram. I'm saying to you, he's a grown man, but just talk to me. Jose Mourinho said to you, I don't like you anymore.
Yeah.
Fix up or F off.
Have you seen that interview that he had with Danny
Ericsson?
Rose?
Oh, yeah.
When Danny Rose said, "What's going on,
Yeah.
man?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Bro,
Yeah.
you're not the lover."
Yeah.
You're fat.
Because he literally said to him, because if you have a problem with that, then you.
Yeah, I can't help you.
Yeah,
Huh?
But
and that's Jose Mourinho falling off.
yeah.
Imagine Jose Mourinho prime.
Yeah.
Because, bro, I don't like Chelsea. Well, I don't like Chelsea.
Yeah.
But what he made Chelsea. And after he left Chelsea, the mentality still remained. All these guys. I don't know if you heard stories about John Terry and Frank Lampard and Drogba. They see a coach, they don't like him. We ain't playing for this guy, bro. We're just going to, The coach drops John Terry. Drogba says, I'm not playing. What? John Terry out. All right, okay. Young boys play. Young boys are playing. But talk smack to the boys. Boys, you actually think you're going to win? Drogba, where's Lampard? Because I'm telling you, Jose Mourinho is the GOAT of this, and I reckon I don't like Real Madrid. I'm a Barcelona guy. I don't like Real Madrid at all. I think they're scumbags, generally speaking.
Coming back like it.
Yeah, but they're coming back, bro. They're coming
coming
back. Next year.
You can't
Champions-
keep
let's-
Real Madrid away for too long, because
Yeah.
2 years with no trophies.
Yeah, wild.
It's a massive,
They're
and
hungry.
it also gives Mourinho more power in the sense that everyone's so frustrated. They're willing that someone changes.
Yeah.
Just for the spice of
Wallahi,
football.
so interesting to watch.
Just for the spice of football. What Ryan's gonna say next with Pep Guardiola leaving? Man
He
City.
read my mind.
Yeah, with Pep. I'm hosting today. Don't relax. Yeah.
Once
Hey,
again.
you gonna say it?
With Pep Guardiola leaving, I know he said he will never return to Barcelona. He said I'll never return because
And now with Mourinho going there.
Mourinho going there, I think Mourinho messaged him, don't be a little... Come to the bright side. Lamine Yamal with the Palestine thing, and Pep Guardiola is a Palestine professional, or a pro-Palestine guy. Wallahi, might work. Even though they gave Hansi Flick a new deal,
Yeah.
Barcelona are dogs. They'll say, get out of here. Pep Guardiola is returning.
That would be.
Wallahi, that will be football.
How do you
Back.
feel?
Goes back.
How do you feel about with Pep Guardiola leaving the Premier League? Just quickly.
Wallahi, it's sad. Wallahi, it's sad to see.
Good riddance.
The guy dominated.
I'm just glad Arteta won it whilst he's there,
That's true as well.
because othersaid everybody would have said
you know what's
asterisk
crazy?
on
Wallahi,
our title.
I fully agree with you, because this guy literally, the integrity of the Premier League,
He's ruined
he's
it.
put it in the bin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm actually somewhat glad that someone, like, he went out on the sword. He didn't go out with
Yeah.
his chest out. He went out on the sword. Which
But it makes me think that that City are actually gonna be found guilty of the 115 charges.
Yeah, 100%.
Because why would he not see out his contract? He has no reason. He's got 1 more year. No reason not to see out his
He
contract.
needs a break.
And
10
even
years.
post Bournemouth, you see
After
what he
10
said?
years,
See what he
he
said?
shouldn't have renewed if he needed a break.
Did you see the post Bournemouth what he said?
Yeah, he said, I've got to talk to
I'm
my
talking to
chairman.
the-
Yeah,
exactly.
we'll break for next season. So like his body's telling him stay, but something's telling him, bro, you gotta get out of here ASAP.
I think he's dipping because of that.
What
that's
about,
my
okay,
worry.
let's talk about players leaving as well then. We got Bernardo Silva and John Stones as well.
And one more leaving as well. No one knows this yet. I know it. 'Cause I was
From
there.
City?
Yeah.
Who? Rodri?
Little performance enhancing drug addict.
Haaland?
Rodri.
Oh, Rodri.
Rodri.
Yeah.
You think he's
Fake
leaving?
Ballon d'Or. I'm saying.
Yeah, he'll
And
leave. He'll
he's
leave.
gonna go to one club only.
Real Madrid.
Jose Mourinho.
Yes, 100%.
He's gonna go there, sit right there. Jose Mourinho's like, listen, I used to be pro African, but you guys, Chouameni and Kamavinga, and who else? Allah, I forget.
Mendy.
Vinicius, Mendy.
Get out of my
Allah,
club,
Allah, I'm sorry guys. You got the old Africans were built different.
I'm telling you, he'll get rid of Rudiger as well. Rudiger's horrible.
Nah.
Now
You know
Rudiger
how
just
I-
renewed.
Wallahi,
He just
Rudiger's
signed
horrible,
a-
bro.
You know how our parents look at us and say, "Wallah, this next generation, they say wallah kids."
Yeah.
You know, look at these soft Africans, wallah. Jose Mourinho knows, bro.
You know, huh?
He knows. The guy that he dropped from Benfica was African as well. He said, you go to this idiot, Vinicius, and ask for his t-shirt. What's wrong with you? How? Get around it. You know, all of the aspects. I'm sorry.
Yeah, wallah.
See you later.
What about, let's go Bernardo Silva, John Stones.
John Stones, well done, wallah.
John Stones has not been around this season, has he?
Yeah, that's been-
Barely played.
Bro, if you see his averages, I think he plays on average 18, 20 games a season.
What a footballer, though.
Yeah.
And Bernardo
Nice
Silva,
top.
obviously, legend.
Where is he going? America
The rat, wallah.
or Saudi?
You said, Arsenal?
Bernardo Silva will go to Arsenal.
No, I think he's going to go.
He's actually one of the big Arsenal haters too.
Yeah.
He's
a
no,
massive
but
Arsenal
he's an antagonizing guy, but
Yeah.
that's him.
Nah,
And
he-
on the
he-
pitch, he's like that.
You know what he is? Wallahi,
Off it, he's
Portuguese.
like that.
You know, a lot of Portuguese
Yeah,
are-
they're
Yeah.
dogs.
Yeah, they scum.
Dogs.
Bro, you see what he did in last year's game against City away? City. I think Gabriel and somebody had a bit of a clash, and then Gibraltar was in the background doing this. And then they asked him, what does that mean? He goes, it means zero. He said it.
He's a dog, wallahi.
Casemiro? United?
Oh, like, that guy should go back to Brazil,
They want him to
get some
stay,
money.
wallahi. United, they're gonna have to go and find a
he's
new
old,
deal.
we
Yeah,
got,
he'll go Saudi, he'll
we
go
got
Saudi.
Mo Salah, Robertson.
He's out. Salah has been a long
These guys
time
are all,
coming.
wallahi, you know, these guys are all 1 foot out the door already.
Yeah.
What about Danny Carvajal and David Alaba in Real Madrid?
Who cares?
David
Wallahi, who
Alaba
cares
is a
about
bit
this guy,
irrelevant,
wallahi.
to be honest.
And-
They've had about another African.
One guy
Gabriel.
I think we should give him his flowers, Lewandowski.
No, overrated.
Came to Barcelona when they were pretty
much.
much broke,
I know how much you rate him, Raven.
struggling. Oh, I love the guy.
Yeah.
Struggling. He played more games for Barca than he has for
Guys,
Dortmund.
his
You're
legacy,
joking.
his legacy has been
The
tainted.
Dortmund?
I
Abdullah,
think so, yeah.
his legacy has been tainted by Harry Kane. Everything he was doing, Harry Kane
Harry
said,
Kane came and
Nah,
done
but look what he did. I think he won him the league.
Did you hear what Bayern Munich players said about Harry Kane when, after his first season?
Yeah.
So we've never seen a guy so talented yet so humble.
You know, the funny thing is, that was
The guy can't talk,
the
that's
core
why.
players
Yeah.
of Bayern Munich who were saying that.
Yeah.
Who witnessed Lewandowski in all of his
Yeah,
glory.
It's crazy because but Harry Kane is 10 times the footballer.
Yeah.
Yes, of
Lewandowski
course,
is.
of course.
Lewandowski
And
is
then
just a
it
finisher.
was I think it was Leroy
Kimmich.
Sané
And Kimmich
Kimmich
as
was
well.
it.
Yeah.
He said, you know, Lewandowski was a goal scorer, but this guy gives us everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, imagine Lewandowski watching.
He's the truth, bro.
No, but the
That's
reason why I think he's humble, Harry Kane.
He
was
can't
Harry,
talk.
Harry Kane's got a speech impediment.
Yeah, he can't
Hey,
talk.
hey.
Yeah.
And,
I will not tolerate any
last,
Harry
last
Kane. What do you call
player,
it?
last player, Griezmann.
Griezmann, do you think overrated?
Bye.
That's what I was going to
Nah,
ask.
he's not
Overrated or
overrated.
Nah, Wallah, he's
underrated?
rated. Wallah, he's rated,
No,
but he's rated.
No, he's underrated, I think. I think he's underrated, bro.
Cause
He was best player in the
you
world at
can't
one
tell me we need a Griezmann this moment. What?
Come on, actually. Yes,
For
of course
France,
you
for
could.
France.
Bro.
No, you
Actually, World Cup.
No.
No, Euros 2016. Do you remember that? Those
Yeah.
I
performances?
understand that with the pay it there. I understand. I'm saying to you. The
2018 World Cup,
There was a
player?
period where he was top 5 players in the world.
Bro, he was top 3, bro.
with the
2018 World Cup, was he the best player?
No, it wasn't. Modric was.
He was up there.
Who was the best player to
He
me?
was up there.
And last one
He was
before
up
we
there.
wrap up.
Yeah.
Neymar, what do we think about
Final
getting the call up?
dance, the last
Telling
dance.
you,
We did a
that
documentary.
moment, that clip of him when the team being announced and they called his name, I nearly cried. Not even
Hey,
Arsenal winning the league
Abdullah,
made me
you
cry.
know
No.
the sad thing is?
Wallahi.
This guy's going to play the third game of the group stage when they already went through.
Hey, Jen.
And
Neymar.
what do
You
we feel
reckon?
about
Yeah,
João
Nah,
Pedro?
bro, I don't think their team is good enough, Jacob.
But what, Neymar's going to start?
Brazil's team is not good enough.
So you think
They
Neymar was
need
hot?
Neymar, of course.
Wallahi,
He's gonna
Wallahi.
captain the team, bro.
Did you hear Romario? They asked Romario because Romario, for you young guys who don't understand,
I know Romario.
Romario is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Romario might actually, in my opinion, might be better than Ronaldinho. Yeah, impact wise maybe not, but Romario's football is a joke. Romario, they asked him, "Who do you think your front three should be?" After the squad was announced, you know what he said? Rafinha and any other trash you can find.
Because the team is a mess, bro. Who they
So
gonna play
Wallahi
up
said
top,
that.
bro?
Why is that? Romario
You got
doesn't.
Thiago up top.
What the hell is that?
Midfield of Casemiro, they called Fabinho still from
No,
Saudi.
no.
Wallah, they
Yeah,
called
that's-
Fabinho.
What do we think about what
Come
about
on,
what's his
man.
name, João Pedro? Do you think that's unfair?
Nah,
Nah, bro.
Unfair, wallah. He's
Why?
He hasn't.
Horrible
He's
season.
off form, and even when he's on form, he's not the most clinical finisher.
Yeah.
So
Igor
come on,
Thiago
man.
is much, what do you call it, than him. We'll give you
Bro,
much more in a game.
You know, like example, back in the day when Roberto Firmino and Jesus used to make every squad, and Richarlison used to come off the bench and score goals or be a solo attacking threat. Jesus was a build-up king, can play left and right. Firmino was the GOAT ever at false line. So there's a reason why they're there.
Yeah.
Joao Pedro is not the best finisher. He's not the best false nine.
He's not a footballer.
No. He's a good footballer.
He's a
but-
clean footballer,
yeah,
but he's not Brazil national
Yeah.
team level
Come on,
footballer.
bro.
Let's be honest.
Wallah, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I don't know what he does because he was actually good in Brighton. Like he was playing the 10.
Brighton.
But the thing is, he came to Chelsea. Obviously, he had a few good games, but
That's the difference.
bro,
between,
what's the last game?
That's the difference
He looked
between
horrible,
mid-table
man.
clubs and then top clubs where the expectation
The standards are higher.
is.
Can you
Besides that,
respect
let's wrap it up here, boys. No, let's wrap it up here.
Arsenal are champions.
Arsenal, last words, quickly.
I'm not hearing that, bro. I've heard enough.
Gold badges everywhere next season.
Make sure you guys comment, subscribe, like, interact. Besides that, enjoy your day, enjoy
And
your night.
Arsenal fans, make sure you're loud in the comments.
By the way, all the boys, yeah, shout out the Arsenal fans, shout out the young Arsenal fans, and this is their first trophy. Yeah, there's some young guys that are 18, 19, they ain't never seen anything before.
What a day.
Shout out.
All my niggas, we intimidated. All my they intimidated. Burn City, we intimidating. Got my young boy, he intimidated. All my shooters, yeah, they really aiming with them cold niggas. We ain't got no patience. Money talks in my conversation. One niggas, they are imitated.
Ask my dogs, we intimidated. Ask my bro, we intimidated. How you poppin', no niggas hating, and I play the whole to keep